Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Erotic, and over here we talk about spirituality, we heal, and sometimes we do a little craft, okay? If you guys saw my first video, I just want to say thank you for coming back and seeing me again, okay? So that lets me know that I did something right, and I'm excited that you guys are here to learn some more. So as you guys can see from the title of the video, we're learning how to meditate today. The biggest question that everyone always asks is, how do I meditate? You know, that's a great question. Like, how do you meditate? To me, there's no right or wrong answer. That answer might differ depending on who you ask. Some people are just like, oh, it's specifically this way. And some people are like, do what you want, man, do what you want. I'm on the do what you want type thing, right? But I'm here to give you guys, you know, some different ways that you can meditate. So let's start with the connotations and the perspectives and the stereotypes of meditating. A lot of people are like, well, I can't meditate because my mind never stops racing, and I can't be still, I can't be quiet, I don't know how. I just can't. Well, you can. You know, everyone does it. You have to find the form that's right for you. So, what do I do, and what are the different methods to meditating? We have guided meditation. So guided meditation is, you know, you can look it up on YouTube and type in guided meditation, or go on Spotify, Apple Music, go through those playlists and genres, and you can find guided meditations where people will tell you when to breathe and when to release, what to think about. You know, they just guide you through the meditation and help you stay on track and help you to refocus your mind, refocus your center. Especially for beginners, I think it's very, very helpful. If you've never meditated before, or you find yourself, you feel like you're not doing it right, you can always go the guided meditation route first. Another one is breath work, just doing breathing techniques. You know, there's different type of breathing techniques that you can do during meditation to focus. Breath work to me really helps you stay present, okay? It really helps you focus on the here, the now. It keeps you in touch with all of your senses. You're not really dozing off into your subconscious as much. If you practice breath work on a regular, you'll learn how to just stay present and not to overthink about the past or the future when you're just living life every day. Another one that is a personal fave is sound baths and sound therapy. So a lot of people use singing bowls. You make noise by, you know, moving things around it, hitting it. There's different ways to just hear different sounds and go through different healings through these different frequencies of sound baths and sound therapy. There's places that you can go and pay for a sound therapy session, a sound bath session. There's just different ways that you can get into sound for therapy. And frequencies are like number one for me, but I really love singing bowls and sound bowls and wind chimes and different bells and stuff like that. Sound therapy can also go through, like, you know, nature sounds, like sounds of the rainforest, sounds of birds chirping. It just depends on what resonates with your soul. There's no right or wrong answer at all. Another type of meditation is a meditation where you focus on your chakras. So you focus on releasing blockages from your chakras. You repeat affirmations to help your chakras unblock and to strengthen your chakras. Another huge thing with chakra meditation is incorporating your crystals, because there's a crystal for every chakra, best believe. You can really unblock and align your chakras through crystal meditations and repeating those affirmations. Mantras and chanting is another way too. So we see that a lot in like Buddhism, where they do the and there's different types of mantras and chanting. You can look up mantras and chanting on YouTube, Spotify, anywhere, honestly. You know, you can make up your own mantras and chanting. What makes you feel good? Do that. Do it all day long. Another type of meditation that I personally love is reflection meditation. So reflection meditation deals with, you are dealing with an issue, you know, and you might have done something that's kind of bothering you, or whatever the case may be, something that you want to reflect on. And so during that meditation, you let your mind go havoc and just go crazy a little bit about the situation. You know, you exhaust all options of that situation and just really reflect on how that situation made you feel, why do you feel that way? Why do you, how did others make you feel, and why do you feel that way? What could you do differently? I'm an overthinker, and if I don't take time to sit and really reflect on it and really just, give myself grace and give myself a solution so that this doesn't happen again, I'm gonna go crazy. So I definitely have to sit, meditate, reflect on it, and then let it go, because holding on to that, it's not good for you. It's not good for your health. It's not good for anyone around you. It's just not good for you. Mindfulness, okay? Mindfulness is great. Mindfulness to me is kind of the same as doing breath work. It's helping you stay in the present. To me, one of the easiest way to do a mindful meditation is taking a walk, because when you're walking and you're not listening to any music or anything, you're super mindful of what's around you. You hear the animals, you feel the sun, you can smell the air, you can feel the temperature, you can see the little creatures on the ground, because all you're doing is being mindful of your walk. Also, working out to me is a mindful type of meditation, because you have to insert your mind to keep pushing your body, and you're staying in the present, like you're there. You're not, if you thinking about something else while you're working out, you're not gonna finish that workout. There's different ways to incorporate mindfulness, but being mindful in meditation will definitely help you to incorporate mindfulness into your everyday life. One of the last meditations that I want to talk about is visualization. Visualization is basically manifesting. We'll get into manifesting later, but visualizing things that you want, things that you dream of, they're really going to help you to get what you want out of life, and it's going to help your healing, So visualizing during your meditation and seeing things as they are, or seeing things as you want them to be, is all great practices of meditation. Once you start upping your game in meditation and really becoming grounded in your meditation and knowing yourself, you'll start getting signs and symbols and visualizations from your spirit team. They'll just start giving you stuff aside from your own life, So visualization is definitely one of the once you get up there type things, but it's definitely a great thing to do. A lot of people are like, well, how can I do this without having to just sit still? Everyone doesn't want to cross their legs and sit on the ground with a straight back. I just found a comfy chair and I sit in front of my altar. I have a little working altar that I work on. I sit still. I like to sit still, no music, and just listen to the earth and meditate. That's the best way for me. I started off with frequencies, because frequencies are amazing to really heal yourself through things. Aside from sitting still and not doing anything, I've already mentioned some of these, but I'm gonna go through them again. You can exercise to meditate. You can go on a walk to meditate. You can do chores and housework. Chores and housework is really brainless. It's just like washing dishes, sweeping the floor. You don't have to think too much about that stuff. So that's a great time to just go within and just reflect on some things, visualize. Some people call visualization daydreaming, which basically it's the same thing, So do some of that, reflect, or just be in the moment and be mindful of what you're doing. You can draw. Drawing is very therapeutic. It's very creative. It's a way for you to release some energy and give it back to spirit, and to really just, if you have pent up negative energy, it's really a great way to just release all of that, and also gives you a time to reflect, to be mindful, and just be present, because those are the biggest things about meditation. Those are the 3 biggest things that you need to consider in meditation. Some other things you can do, of course, is yoga. Yoga is huge for meditation, but that's in exercising, so all the same thing. Dancing and singing. Dancing and singing is so therapeutic, and you can really fall into a trance when you're dancing, and really fall into a trance when you're singing. And that's just you falling into yourself and really feeling yourself, and really just I felt that. You know what I'm saying? And so let that energy escape. Let that energy that you have pent up and that you just need to release, and that you need to connect with your higher self, release it through dancing, release it through singing. It's just a way to hit a meditative state. And people don't view that as meditation, but it is, because meditation is really just connecting with oneself. I don't know how many times I've been singing or dancing, and I'm just like, oh, that's a good idea. Let me write that down. I'm planning, I'm thinking mentally, I'm really digging in because I'm doing something that feels good to me. And last but not least, it's probably one of my favorites. It's probably one of my favorites because I am a Pisces, so save your comments about the Pisces because we're the oldest sign of the zodiac, and so we know some things, okay? So save your comments. Anywho, one of my favorite ones is taking a shower. Oh my God, as a water sign, like, I mean, I have a lot of water in my chart anyway, but being in water in any type of form is so healing to me, and it really gives me a chance to just reflect on the day, reflect on what I want my day to be mindful and really feel the water. I tend to release energies that don't belong to me in the shower because I'm a huge empath and I take energies and stuff. So in order for me to release the day and to start my day fresh with only my energy, I must take showers. Like, I have to take showers. And so it's just the art of the water flowing through my body and down my body really helps me to hit a meditative state and really helps me to just sit with myself and connect with my highest self. Those are different ways you can incorporate meditation, especially if you're finding it very hard to sit still. But eventually the goal is to get to be still. So all of these things, such as exercising and walking and doing chores and stuff, should eventually get you to a place where you're able to sit still and just really sit within, you know? But do these as long as it takes for you to get there, okay? Because I promise you, I started this in like 2013, meditating. I fell off all the way. I fell off and on. And here I am now, able to sit with no music, no nothing, and just literally just fall into myself and fall into a meditation. So it's possible. Just know it took me a long time, but 8 years later, we're here, guys. So thank you guys so much for making it this far in the video. I hope that this really helped you. You guys know I gotta have my conversation starter for the comments. And the question is, what are your favorite types of meditation exercises or just ways of going about meditation? What's your favorite way to tackle meditation? All right, so I look forward to seeing you guys' responses below and starting this conversation with you guys because it's gonna be super fun. I just want to say thank you again for, you know, sticking with your girl. And before I let you go, remember, I love you, and when you love yourself, you have so much more love to give to everyone else. Bye, y'all.